Northwest. Paul Loringer is a 6'10" sophomore forward out of Maple Valley. He gets a start for the Eagles. Thomas Jordan is a 6-foot senior guard out of Pasadena, California. He starts. Dak Chagrin gets a start for the Eagles as the Eagles win the tip. C.J. Carter and Nemanja Grulicic gets a start for the Eagles as well. I'm going to do my best I can with the pronunciations for the Eagles. I'm going to butcher several. I apologize in advance for that. Long three-point shot on the way by Thomas Jordan is no good. Ball goes out of bounds. Goo Ducks will have possession. So the Goo Ducks are wearing their home gray. They have a green and white trim down the side of their jerseys and shorts. Eagles are in their road navy blue. They have a white and yellow trim down the jerseys and shorts. That's Frankie Johnson with the basketball. Long jumper on the way is good for Frankie Johnson. Nice start there by Evergreen on top, 2-0. There's a steal. Marquise Doss going to go over to Johnson. Johnson going to go backward. He gets that shot to go, and he called it. If he didn't call it, it sure looked like he called it, but he got Frankie Johnson off to a nice start, 4-0. Evergreen State's on top early going here at the CRC. Northwest University with some nice passing there, and there's a long three-point shot on the way by Dak Chagrin. Gets the three to go, and there's going to be a three-point shot on the way by Frankie Johnson. Frankie Johnson with a three of his own. He's got 7 points. He's put all 3 of Evergreen's shots up, and he's got all 3 of Evergreen's shots to go down. A quick start for the Gooey Ducks, in particular Frankie Johnson. There's another three-point shot on the way. This one by Dak Chagrin again. He's got 2 3-pointers himself. It's 7-6. Evergreen's on top by 1 point. Boy, we might be in store for a barn burner this evening. Brock Otis with the drive. Had his shot altered there. Nice defense by Northwest. C.J. Carter with the basketball, going to pass this one off over to Dak Chagrin. Chagrin's hit 2 3-pointers thus far. Back over to Carter. Carter going to smooth things down a little bit. Evergreen's on top by a point. Plenty of basketball left, so if you're just starting in watching the broadcast here, just get comfortable. There's a long three-point shot on the way. That one is no good by Thomas Jordan. Goo Ducks come away with it. Jordan Dan with it. Runs into Jordan. No foul there on the play. Alex Hernandez with a nice effort trying to save the ball. Had the ball stolen away by Nemanja Grulicic. And boy, I'm going to do my best I can with those last names. A lot of players there from head coach John Van Dyke of the Eagles that are from Serbia. Across the Atlantic. There's a steal there by the Goo Ducks. Frankie Johnson has the basketball. Alex Hernandez with a spin move. Tried to lay it up and in. Had the shot blocked. Come away with a loose ball. Picks it up. Finds Frankie. Frankie's 3 for 3 so far for shooting. This is that long three-point shot. And the Eagles come away with the rebound. Finding himself all alone and jamming it home is Paul Loringer. He's a 6'10" sophomore forward out of Tacoma High School. Both teams have kind of come off firing. And there's a pass from Otis to Frankie that ends up in the third row there on the other side of the floor from us. So a turnover there on Evergreen. And near steal by Marquise Doss. There's a steal there by Jordan Dan. 3-on-1 opportunity here for the Gooey Ducks. Frankie Johnson thought about the three-point shot. Instead goes off the backboard and gets the shot to go. Frankie Johnson has 9 points. All 9 points of the Gooey Ducks here in the first half. It's 9-8. Evergreen's on top. C.J. Carter with a spin-around move. Can't get the first shot to go. Follows up his own shot. Can't get that one to go. Brock Otis comes away with the rebound. Passes this one off to Doss. Doss gets the ball quickly across the timeline. You might be able to hear some of the team members of Northwest University chanting defense. Long three-point shot there. No good by Otis. And there's a long three-point shot on the way. Maybe an errant one by Thomas Jordan. He put that one up by about 28 feet away. Jordan Dam with a strong move inside. He can't get that shot to go, but he's fouled. And Jordan Dam will be going to the free throw line. Foul is going to be called on C.J. Carter, I believe. That is Carter's first personal. That's the first team foul in Northwest. Jordan Dam on the year is a 72% free throw shooter. First free throw is no good. Second free throw no good as well. And there's a steal by Dam. Tried to save it. Just had his foot on the sideline there. And he tried to save the ball to Otis. Couldn't quite corral the ball in before stepping out of bounds. So Northwest will maintain possession. There's a steal there by Frankie Johnson. Johnson got his paws in there, stole the ball away. Passes this one off. Ball ends up going over the shot clock. Off of the hands of Northwest University, so Evergreen will maintain possession. There's a timeout on the floor. We'll take a timeout as well. 9-8 Northwest University Eagles. It's 9-8. Evergreen State is on top by 1 point. We have 15-10 remaining here in the first half. So a lot of basketball left to be played. That's Brock Otis with the basketball. A little pump fake with a nice little right-handed scoop shot. Brock Otis gets the shot to go. Wow, very impressive. That's the Gooey Ducks. Their largest lead of the game is 11-8, a three-point lead. Shot no good. Rebound battled there, and coming away with it was Nemanja Grulicic. And Grulicic got the ball knocked out of bounds, but it was off of one of the Evergreen players. I think it was off of Otis. So that's one thing to keep an eye on. The Eagles have a huge advantage height-wise, and we'll see if they slow things down. We'll keep an eye on the rebounding department as well. Because, I tell you, the Eagles just have a huge advantage with their size. Long three-point shot on the way is no good. Another rebound. They're going to call a foul on Hernandez. The rebound was by Paul Loringer. Loringer, 6'10". Just to put things in perspective for you, the Gooey Ducks' tallest player on the floor is Courtney Darby. He's 6'5". So he's going to do what he can here to slow down a guy that's 5 inches taller than him. So fresh 35 on the shot clock after the foul there on the lead up. The foul was called on Alex Hernandez, his first personal. Long three-point shot on the way is good. That shot was good by Thomas Laze. On the other end, there's a shot made by the Gooey Ducks. So 13-11, Evergreen's on top. Long three-point shot again. Tomas Laze made another three-pointer. He's got two of them. Like I said, I'm going to do my best with these names, boy. They've got some tough ones on the Eagles. Alex Hernandez with a three-point shot, no good. 14-13 is our count. Northwest is on top by a point. C.J. Carter passes this one down low. Can't get the shot to go there with Grulicic. And Alex Hernandez comes away with the rebound. Brock Otis has it. Going to pass this one off. Frankie Johnson all alone. Baseline three-point shot, no good. Rebound falls into the hands of C.J. Carter. Carter going to casually get things across the timeline. Passes this one off over to Tomas. Tomas going to go back to C.J. Carter. And finding himself all alone underneath is Paul Loringer. Loringer just lays it up and in. Loringer's got 4 points. And that extends the lead rather to 3 for Northwest University. 16-13 now on top. Gooey Ducks are going to have to extend the floor. They're going to have to make some threes because when they're just running through. Loringer's 6'10", and they've got 6'6" is C.J. Carter. He's a guard. He's taller than the tallest player. It's a long three-point shot. Courtney Darby gets the three to go and ties the game up at 16. But yeah, the point guard, C.J. Carter, is taller than the tallest player on Evergreen. So they're going to have to hustle. They can do it. They definitely have the talent to do it. There's a steal by Jordan Dam, but that's how they're going to do it. They're going to have to play some tough defense, get some good passing out there, and try to draw some fouls. There's a steal there by Tomas of the Eagles, and he gets the ball up to Doc Chagrin. He can't get the three to go, but Eagles come away with the rebound. That's C.J. Carter with the basketball now. Tomas had the basketball, and the ball was stolen away by the Guiducks. There's Frankie with the basketball. He's looking to pick the tempo up. That's another way to beat size, is to get him with speed. There's a long three-point shot on the way. No good by Donald Terry. So the ball game still stays, that's 16 apiece. And there's an errant pass, and nearly saved there by Doc Chagrin. Chagrin can't save it. Ball goes out of bounds, and there's a timeout on the floor. We'll take a timeout. Rushton on the year averages 5.5 points a game. He's from North Thurston High School. Gets all 3 free throws to go, which is a good job there by number 20, as he will check out of the game. He'll be replaced there by Jordan Walls. 32-29. Boy, those are big free throws there by Rushton. 3-point lead for the Eagles. Nice defense being displayed here by the Guiducks. And are we going to... Nope. I thought we were going to have a travel there called on the Eagles. Instead, they're going to call foul on Jordan Rawls. Rawls is going to pick up his first personal. And that's the 4th team foul on Evergreen. So Dak Chagrin will be inbounding the ball. He's going to find Thomas Jordan. Jordan being guarded by Frankie Johnson. Passes off over to Paul. Paul's going to go to Tomas. Tomas going to go pass this ball over and lane it up. Can't get it to go is Demanya Grulich. And Grulich is going to be going to the free throw line, shooting 2. Foul is going to be called on Jordan Rawls, and he picks up 2 quick persons. That's the 5th team foul on Evergreen. Grulich gets the first free throw to go, his first point. He's from Serbia. And he's actually a transfer from the College of Southern Idaho. Averages 12.8 points a game, and he's a 53% free throw shooter. Second free throw on the way goes in. So 2 points in the game for Grulich. Gets the lead back up to 5, 34-29. Jordan Dan with the basketball. He's going to go finding down low. Jordan Rawls. Rawls might have got fouled on the play. Nothing called. Head coach Tim Malloy not pleased with that non-call. The Eagles have the basketball. They're on top by 5 points. That's C.J. Carter with the ball. Spin around move. Nice little touch inside. Can't get the shot to go. Jordan Dan comes away with the rebound. We're inside of 5 minutes remaining here in the first half. Weatherspoon with the ball over to Hernandez. Back to Weatherspoon. Back to Hernandez. Spin around move. Lays it up. Lays it in, but there's no basket. There's a foul. They're going to call Alex Hernandez with an offensive foul. So the Guiducks getting some tough breaks here in the early going. In the first half, rather, of the contest. Down 5 points, 34-29. And they're going to call foul on Frankie Johnson. Boy, that was not much contact. Head coach Tim Malroy looking for an explanation. He's getting an explanation. He's not liking what he's hearing here. So Frankie's going to pick up his first personal. Frankie's a little confused himself. He didn't think he made any contact at all. but he got picked up called for a foul. So Thomas Jordan's going to be at the free throw line, shooting 1 and 1, and can't get that one to go. So Otis comes away with the rebound. So when everything's said and done, a nice little break here for the Gouda. And a long 3-point shot for Frankie Johnson. Oh my goodness. Johnson hit that one from Lacey pretty much. That was about a 30-foot 3-point shot. He just picked the ball up and just chucked it, and it just had a beautiful arc to it, and he nailed it. Cuts the lead down to 2, 34-32. Got a little contact there. C.J. Carter falls out of bounds, throws the ball off the leg of Brock Otis. So 12 on the shot clock for Northwest University. Jordan has the basketball. Thomas Jordan passes this one off, ends up in the hands of Nemanja Grujasic, and Grujasic just lays it up and in. Gets that lead back up to 4, 36-32. Marquise Goss with a baseline jump on the way. That shot is off the mark. Brock Otis had the ball momentarily, could not corral it. Ball goes out of bounds, so Eagles will maintain possession with 3:44 to go here in the first half. And look, quietly, both teams have shot rather well. Northwest has shot 52% from the floor on 11 of 21 shooting. Evergreen has shot, let's take a look here, 50% from the floor in the first half. So both teams doing a nice job shooting the basketball. There's a turnover there. The ball kind of thrown errantly away. The Blue Ducks will take it. Jordan Dam has it. He goes, he lays it up and in. Jordan Dam with a nice move and just goes right to the hoop, lays it in, and we've got a 2-point game once again, 36-34. Evergreen doing a really nice job this time. Might have been a travel there by the Eagles, not called. Driving and laying it up and in is Jack Chagrin. So Chagrin has had a nice first half. He's got 13 points in the first half. Goss going to have a bounce pass over to Jordan Dan. Dan takes a couple dribbles, lays it up, and is that an offensive foul? They're going to call an offensive foul. Excuse me, Jordan Dan. That's a tough break there for the Gooey Ducks. Dan had a nice move, but I'm going to say that the Eagles were in position there, so no basket. 38-34 is our count. Northwest is on top by 4 points. It's been a pretty close game thus far throughout the first half. Eagles trying to separate themselves here between the Gooey Ducks and them, but Evergreen not having it. They are playing tough defense, getting some good shots, and there's going to be a foul on. Nope, we're going to have an offensive foul on Paul Loringer. Paul Loringer set the illegal screen, and he was moving as he tried to set the screen on Jordan Rawls, and Rawls hit the deck, and head coach John Van Dyke of the Eagles giving some words there for Paul Loringer. So the Blue Ducks down 4 points, 2:10 to go here in the contest, in the first half. Frankie Johnson with the basketball, going to go over to Jordan Dan. Dan with a crossover dribble. Drives right to the lane and lays it up and in. Nice strong move by Jordan Dan. He's got 7 points. And there's a steal by Frankie Johnson. And he lays it up and in. And he's tied the game up at 38 apiece. Evergreen State College playing tenacious defense this evening. And we're going to have a foul there called on Jordan Rawls. And he's got 3 personals thus far in the first half. He doesn't pick up too many fouls, but he's picked up 3 quick ones here in the first half. So Jordan Rawls is going to take a seat on the bench. He'll be checked. He'll be substituted by Donald Terry. And Paul Loringer will be at the free throw line, shooting 2. He's a 60% free throw shooter on the year. Check that. He's shooting 1 and 1. He gets the first one to go. Gets the Eagles on top by a point, 39-38. Oranger's second free throw on the way is short. And getting a rebound there is Terry. Terry going to find Frankie Johnson. Boy, I tell you, Frankie Johnson has played very hard this evening. Donald Terry with a wide open 3-point shot. Shot is off off the mark. Jordan Dam with the basketball. Ball going to be kicked out of bounds by Grulicic. And Dax Chagrin will check back into the game for Northwest. He'll replace Loringer. So Frankie Johnson with another long three-point shot, and Frankie Johnson gets another one. I tell you, you just put him in Thurston County and he's going to hit it. Goodness. He has hit some long ones this evening. 41-39, the Goo Ducks are on top by 2, and they're going to get Frankie with another foul. That's a tough one. That's going to be Frankie's second personal. Not much contact, but boy, you can tell, you can just see the determination on Frankie this evening. He is bound to determine to contribute significantly to this game. So at the free throw line will be Paul Loringer. Check that. That's Dax Chagrin at the free throw line. Chagrin gets the first one to go. He's had a big first half. He's got 14. Leading scorer for the Eagles. Second free throw is good for Chagrin. So he's got 15 points in the first half. Tied game at 41. Evergreen shooting 52% from the floor. Frankie with the basketball. Drives with the left hand. Can't get it to go, but he's fouled. We're inside of a minute here in the first half. What I can tell you, there is a lot of intensity being displayed on the floor there. Dax Chagrin is going to pick up his first personal. That's the 16th foul on Northwest. First free throw is good for Frankie. Second free throw is good as well. So Frankie Johnson, he's had a tremendous first half here. I'll add up his points here for him momentarily. I think he's got 18. Long three-point shot on the way is good for Thomas Jordan. That's his second three of the game, and it's a 1-point lead now for Northwest. And there is a shot clock and game clock, maybe just a few tenths difference, but it's essentially the same. So in theory, Evergreen could hold for the last shot. And Weatherspoon having the ball stolen away by Dax Chagrin. Chagrin going to pull up from downtown. He puts up a three-point shot, no good. Weatherspoon's going to pass this one off to Frankie. Frankie dribble drives, passes off over to Terry. Terry with a fake, a long three-point shot on the way is good! Donald Terry with a big three. C.J. Carter takes it, lays it up with the left hand, no good. Put back, is they going to count that? No! We have one official says it's counting, and one official says no. The putback was good by Grulicic. Are they going to count the shot? I thought he got it off in time. One of the officials said no. One of the officials said 6-44 is our count. Evergreen's on top by 2 points. John Hammerin here at the Constantino Recreation Center. The Goo Ducks are going to start with the basketball. They're wearing the road gray. I'll get the lineup here for you momentarily. That's Otis with the basketball. He drives with his left hand, lays it up, no good. C.J. Carter had his magic now for the Eagles. Long three-point shot on the way, no good, goes out of bounds back to Evergreen. So Goo Ducks have Frankie Johnson, Brock Otis, Jordan Dam, Alex Hernandez, and Marquise Doss on the floor for the Eagles. They're going to go with Paul Loringer, Thomas Jordan, Dax Chagrin, C.J. Carter, and Nemanja Grulicic on the floor for the Eagles. Eagles are in their road navy blue, yellow trim. Frankie Johnson with a baseline jumper, and he gets it to go. Frankie Johnson continues to be hot. He had 19 in the first half. He's got a bucket here. He's got 21 in the game. Extends the lead to 4, 48-44. Long three-point shot on the way is good. That one was good by Tomas Ogwayatsi. three-point shot. He's got 4 threes in the game. Long three-point shot on the way by Frankie Johnson. No good. Tomas went down awkwardly, but he's okay. C.J. Carter with the basketball, looking for an alley-oop pass, and he gets it to go. Nemanja Gruisic, perfect alley-oop pass there by C.J. Carter. Just led him perfectly. He just kind of had to tap it in. That was all he had to do. It was actually probably his assistance. So we got a 49-48 Northwest lead by a point. Frankie with the basketball, going to pass this one off to Doss. Doss thought about the three-point shot, going to go back to Frankie. Frankie with a long three-point shot. Frankie Johnson continues to shoot. Lights out here at the CRC. He's got 24 points this evening, and he gets the Goo Ducks on top by a point. Evergreen's showing a 2-3 zone right now. It's definitely caused some frustration here for Northwest. C.J. Carter with the basketball, going to pass this one off over to Jordan. Jordan goes back to Carter, back to Jordan. He thought about the three, might have got away with the travel there. No good. Rebound falls into the hands of the Eagles. C.J. Carter with a long three-point shot, and he gets it to go. Boy, I tell you, that's a big break there for the Eagles. I thought there was a clear travel, and I think head coach John Van Dyke saw the same thing. We have a foul here called on Dax Chagrin. That's his second personal. 52-51. Northwest is on top by a point. Jordan Dam with a nice move inside. He lays it up and in. Jordan Dam with a strong move. Gets the Goo Ducks back on top by a point. Thomas Jordan all alone for a three-point shot. No good. Alex Hernandez with the rebound. Passes out to Frankie. Frankie, don't leave him alone out there. He will shoot it, and tonight, chances are he's going to bury it. Frankie's got the basketball. Goo Ducks are on top by a point. 53-52. Jordan Dam with the basketball. And with his right hand. Gets double teamed momentarily. Passes off to Otis. Otis inside the key, trying to draw some contact. Puts up a shot. No good. Hernandez battling for the rebound. Gets into the hands of Doss. Long three-point shot, and on the way there by Dam. No good. And the Eagles come away with a loose ball. Moss has the basketball now for the Eagles. Back over to Jordan. Finds C.J. Carter with a long three-point shot. In rhythm. Got the shot to go in and out, and it went in. So an awkward-looking three-point shot goes in for C.J. Carter. He's got 6 points this evening. Gets the Eagles on top by 2, 55-53. Doss with the basketball over to Otis. Otis just outside the free throw line. Can't get the 16-foot jumper to go. Rebound falls in the hands of C.J. Carter. Carter dribbles around behind the back. Passes back over to Thomas Jordan. Jordan going to run the offense here for Northwest. Chagrin's going to find C.J. Carter. Carter double team momentarily. Ball stolen away by Jordan Dam. Nice defense there by number 1. Passes this one off over to Doss. Doss going to go backboard. No good. Ball slapped out of bounds. He's going to stay with Evergreen with a fresh 35 on the shot clock. Running jumper there, no good by Hernandez. Follows his own shot, gets the shot to go. Alex Hernandez got the rebound, just went right back up and laid it up and in. Ties the game up at 55 apiece. And his shot blocked by the rim there was Nemanja Gruisic. Ball goes out of bounds. Evergreen's going to take it. Nemanja was all alone underneath and put the shot up, and it just went right off the rim. No good. I can tell you, the players are looking a little fatigued out there. This could be a good opportunity for Evergreen to really like to pick the tempo up every now and again. Jordan Dam with a nice move inside. Can't get the shot to go, but he did draw a foul. Jordan Dam will be shooting 2. Foul was called on Tomas Agbas-Laze, his first personal. And Dam can't get the first free throw to go. Entering tonight's game is a 72% free throw shooter. He averages 15 points a game and gets 3 rebounds to boot. Second free throw is good for Dam. Evergreen's on top by a point, 56-55. All alone, Dax Chagrin with a three-point shot. He gets it to go. Nice passing there by the Eagles. 2-point lead for Northwest. Alex Hernandez with the basketball. Passes this one back to Jordan Dam. You can sense that both sides are a little tired out there, a little fatigued, and they're going to slow the tempo down a little bit. And Dam lost his footing on that play and tried to find the ball to Otis, and Otis couldn't corral it in. With the basketball, passes this one off. Chagrin has it. Down low to Gruisic, and Gruisic just lays it up and in. Nice move there inside by Nemanja Gruisic. Gets the Eagles on top by 4, 60-56. And we're going to have a foul called there on Nemanja Gruisic. That's going to be his first personal. Courtney Darby and Donald Terry are going to check back into the game for Evergreen. They're going to replace along with Marquise Doss checking back out of the game. So 4-point lead for the Eagles, 60-56. Hernandez has the basketball. Passes this one off over to Terry. Terry going to go down low to Terry to Darby. Darby with a nice move inside. Courtney Darby lays it up and in. And he's fouled in the process. An opportunity at the old-fashioned three-point play. Darby on the year is a 76% free throw shooter. First free throw is good for Darby. He's got 6 points tonight. Trims that lead to 1, 60-59. Double dribble gotten away with clearly there by Northwest. About 80% of the fans saw it. Not happy with that non-call by the officials. See if the Eagles can take advantage of it. Timeout here called by Northwest after Jeremy Paul was stuck in the corner. Nice defense there by Evergreen. Now we'll go back 60-59. Northwest is on top by a point. They've got the ball. They've got 14 on the shot clock, Northwest does. Gruisic has the ball inside. He's going to pass this one out to Jeremy Paul with a long three-point shot. No good. Nice rebound there by Frankie. Well, Hernandez had his hands on it, but Frankie comes away with it. Long three-point shot on the way. Frankie Johnson continues to be on fire. Burying another three-point shot. He's got 27 this evening. A long three-point shot on the other end. No good by Chagrin. Evergreen is on top by 2 points, 62-60. Dam going to go down low to Darby. Darby loses it. It's going to go out of bounds. They're going to say it's off of Chagrin. 12:43 to go here. Courtney Darby with the basketball. Going to pass this one off over to Alex Hernandez. Hernandez with the basketball over to Darby. Darby with a 17-foot baseline jumper shot is no good. Tomas comes away with the rebound for the Eagles. Going to pass this one off over to Chagrin. Chagrin with a long three-point shot. He gets it to go. Chagrin has got 21 points for Northwest. He gets the Eagles back on top by a point, 63-62. Long three-point shot on the way is good. Donald Terry with a beautiful left-handed stroke. He gets the Gooey Ducks back on top by a bucket, 65-63. And getting a good look inside there was Thomas Jordan. He's kind of found himself all alone momentarily, tied it up with that little 3-foot jumper inside. We're going to have a foul. We're going to call a carry, rather, on Frankie Johnson. He's going to get called with a carry, and there's a timeout on the floor. We'll take a timeout as well. We were all tired. Frankie Johnson will check back into the game. I'll replace Terry. Foul on David Weatherspoon away from the ball. I'm going to say a hold on Weatherspoon. That's his first personal. That's the 15th foul. And now fouls are starting to even up on both sides. It's pretty close. Evergreen's got 5 and Northwest has 6. So fresh 35 for Northwest. And we're going to get another foul on Evergreen. I think this one's going to be called on Mitchell. So Mitchell's going to pick up his second personal, and now we are even up in the foul department at 6 apiece. And at the free throw line is going to be Tomas Agbas-Laze. And Agbas-Laze is from Seattle. He went to Chiefsville High School. He's a junior. He's a 55% free throw shooter on the year. So if you're going to send somebody to the free throw line for Northwest, this actually might be a pretty good candidate. And one of the Northwest staffers is doing some quick work on the floor. Tomas gets the first free throw to go. I tell you, it did not look like a 55% free throw shooter on that one. Very smooth, confident delivery. Tomas averages 7.7 points a game. Second free throw is good as well. Tonight, he's got 14 points. And those 2 free throws gave the Eagles a 1-point lead, 81-80. We've got 5:15 to go. Long 3-point shot on the way is good! Brock Otis! 5 points in the game for Otis. 2-point lead for Evergreen, 83-81. C.J. Carter with a long 3-point shot. He gets it to go. Nine points for Carter, a 1-point lead for Northwest. These teams are just kind of trading 3-point baskets right now. Hernandez with the basketball in the key. Turnaround jumper, no good. Marco Nikolic with the rebound for Northwest. 1-point lead for the Eagles. Chagrin gets the ball across the timeline over to C.J. Carter. Carter going to pass over to Jordan. Back over to Chagrin. Chagrin going to find Carter to Jordan. Back to Carter. Carter with a left hand lay-in. He gets it to go. C.J. Carter with a nice move. He's got 11 points this evening. Gets the Eagles on top by 3, 86-83. Brock Otis with a long 3-point shot. It's short. Alex Hernandez comes away with the loose ball. Can't get it to go, and the Eagles come away with the rebound. And there's a running jumper there by Thomas Jordan. No good. But a foul is called on Evergreen. And we'll go back everybody. 3:47 to go here in the contest. At the free throw line is going to be Thomas Jordan. Jordan gets the first free throw to go. Jordan's got 15 points. Second free throw is no good. And the Eagles come away with a big rebound. C.J. Carter has the basketball now for Northwest. Lays it up, no good. Loose ball on the floor, picked up by Alex Hernandez. Buda looking for a good possession here, down 4 points. You sort of sense, I mean, this has been a high-scoring affair to this game between these two teams, but since the Buda can need a basket here. Frankie Johnson with a step-back three-point shot, no good. Frankie's had a hot hand all evening long, but could not get that long three-point shot to go. We've got 3 minutes to go here in the game. Northwest is on top by 4, 87-83. Tomas with an open three-point shot, and he buries it. That was a big one. Tomas, Agbas Laze with a long three-point shot. Makes it a 7-point lead, 90-83. Jordan Bam with a three-point shot there, no good. And Evergreen's starting to get a little cold from the outside, and Northwest right now perfectly content running some clock and trying to get a good look here, up 7 points. C.J. Carter with the basketball. Jordan has it over to Carter. Carter being guarded by Dan. Baseline jumper there by Chagrin. That's good, and that's another three-point shot, and wouldn't you know it, just like that, it's a double-digit lead, 93-83. Timeout called by head coach Tim Malroy. It's a full one. We'll take a timeout as well. 10-point lead for North. And we'll go back. 1:59 to go here in the contest. 93-83. Northwest is on top by 10. Evergreen had a lead there by a couple points. 83-81. 12-0 run by Northwest. Alex Hernandez has the basketball over to Otis. Otis hesitates, puts up a shot, no good. Rebound falls into the hands of Gruisic. And Evergreen playing full court pressure defense. They might start fouling here. We'll see. They're down 10. Whatever they're going to do, they need to stop. Otis, I don't know if he's trying to foul. He might try to foul. I think they are trying to foul. Finally, they're going to call. Goodness. He kind of kept pushing and kept pushing and kept pushing and trying to get more contact and more contact and more contact. And finally, the refs made the call. So the foul's going to end up being called on David Weatherspoon. That's his second personal. C.J. Carter at the free throw line. No good. Judas gets with the offensive rebound, and that's one thing that Judas could not afford, is they could not afford, as the ball goes out of bounds, there's the ball thrown out of bounds. That's a break there for Evergreen. But they got to get the rebound at this point, down 10 points. So they got a minute 20 to go. 93-83. Evergreen trails by 10. Frankie picks the ball up. Dribbles inside, can't get the shot to go. Looks like he was fouled. Foul is going to be called on Nemanja Gruisic. And Frankie's going to be at the free throw line. I think he's going to shoot 1 and 4. That's the 7th team foul on Northwest. Frankie tonight's got 27 points. He scored 28 points against Eastern Oregon earlier in the year. Gets the first free throw to go, so matches his season high of 28. Just a phenomenal game for Frankie. 10 of 14 from the floor, 5 of 9 from downtown. There's a violation on the Eagles, no matter. Frankie gets the free throw to go, so a season high of 29 for Frankie Johnson. 93-85, they needed those points, and now they got to foul again, and David Weatherspoon's going to end up fouling Thomas Jordan. So Jordan at the free throw line. Puts the free throw up, no good. But once again, Frankie got away with came away with the steal. Passes back to Terry. Terry with a step back 3-point shot on the way. It's short. And the rebound falls on the hands of Grujic. He got hit. He lost the ball to Grujic. Scored the points. Taking advantage of the play there. Grujic got hit in the head. He's looking for a call. Didn't get it. And the Gudas quickly get the ball in and score 2 more points to make it a 6-point lead, 93-87. Hey. And we'll go back. 93-87 is our count. 6-point lead for the Eagles. Gudas have scored 4 in a row. Trying to apply some pressure defense. Will they foul here is the question. Tomas has the basketball. He is fouled by Frankie Johnson. So Frankie's going to pick up his 3rd personal. And at the free throw line is going to be Tomas Ogbos Laze. Tough one. I've done my best tonight, so I'm kind of stuck with Tomas there. So Tomas will be shooting 2. First free throw on the way is good. Tomas entering tonight's game is a 55% free throw shooter. He is 3 for 3 from the free throw line this evening. Second free throw is good. Gets the lead up to 8, 95-87. Hernandez has the basketball for Evergreen. Drives the lane, lays it up and in. Nice move there by Alex Hernandez. Smart thing there was he just scored as quickly as he could. He doesn't necessarily have to have a 3, but whatever he's going to do, he's got to do quick, and he did score quickly there. Turns the lead down to 6, but there's a foul there by Evergreen. Foul's going to be called on Frankie. That's going to be Frankie's 4th personal. So C.J. Carter this time will be at the free throw line. Carter tonight's got 11 points. He's 0 of 1 from the free throw line. Gets that one to go. Carter on the year entering tonight's game was a 76% free throw shooter. Gets the first free throw. Second free throw on the way is good. So 8-point lead with 36.8 seconds to go. Timeout on the floor. And welcome back. 97-89 is our count. Eagles are on top by 8 points. Evergreen has the basketball. They're looking to score quickly. Jordan Dam with the basketball. Picks up his dribble. Finds Doss. Doss over to Terry. Terry from about 25 feet away. No good. Northwest with the rebound. That's Daxter Green with the rebound. And he was fouled right away by Alex Hernandez. So Hernandez is going to pick up his 3rd personal. And it's going to be awfully difficult for Evergreen to pull this thing off here. 25 seconds to go and down 8 points, and Chagrin's at the free throw line shooting a pair. Chagrin on the year, by the way, is a 73% free throw shooter. Missed the first one. Chagrin tonight, 30 points. 30 points. 10 of 15 from the floor. 8 of 11 from downtown. 2 of 3 from the free throw line. Got the second free throw to go. Just a tremendous game. 31 points now in the game for Daxter Green. Frankie Johnson with a quick move. He lays it up and in. Frankie Johnson's had a tremendous game. He's got 31 points as well. So how do you like that? Leading scores for each team, 31 points. Does not happen too often. 98-91 after that Johnson lay-in. Foul called on Jordan Dam, by the way. C.J. Carter at the free throw line for Northwest University. Carter gets the free throw to go. Carter's got 14 points tonight. 3 of 4 from the free throw line. Second free throw is good for Carter. And with that, the Eagles have reached the century mark, 100 points. Alex Hernandez with a step-back three-point shot. It's good. Alex Hernandez with a long three-point shot. Trims the lead to 6. And there's another quick foul on Evergreen. That foul is going to be called on Jordan Dam once again. That's his 3rd personal. Thomas Jordan at the free throw line this time. Thomas Jordan from Pasadena, California. Gets the first free throw to go. Attended St. Francis High School. And here he's a 71% free throw shooter. Gets them both to go. 8-point lead, 102-94. Alex Hernandez pulls up from 30 feet. Ball bounces off the back of the rim, no good. CJ Carter has it. And the Bulldogs will call that a day. So it is 102-94 is our final. Northwest wins, improving their record to 12-5.